EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland and M&T Bank Stadium. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Baltimore Ravens. A couple of 2-1 teams set to square off, and we're underway here in NFL Week 4. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
They're on the 17-yard line.
So the drive's going to start with Pollard. There he goes left side. And he will step out of bounds all the way down inside the 40. A big play there on the first play of the game. 44 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Hey, middle. Hey, report.
In motion left here, one of their tight ends. First down, and it's Pollard again. 51 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 3.
32-yard line.
Now Lamar changing the play.
Report.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And he'll go down at the 28. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. This defense for the Vikings, they were terrific a week ago in that win over Detroit.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number? 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd and 12.
Hey.
To throw is Jackson. Swinging this out for Pollard. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. How about this? They'll change it at the line. They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. Complete to Likely. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. Well, you know, paramount for this defense is trying to keep Lamar Jackson somewhat contained when he tries to run. They did a pretty good job of it there.
And you know it's so difficult for every defense that has to prepare for Lamar Jackson? You have to think and play at the same time. And I know that sounds like something you're supposed to do, but when you have to think about your assignments against him, it often slows down your feet. You don't move as fast. You've got to be prepared for this guy every step of the way and then try and match his athleticism.
Out of the gun to give to Pollard. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Here comes third down and 7.
13. Yeah. Hey.
Williams, the man in motion left. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
A gain of 6 on the play. It's now 4th down and 1.
Oh, they're changing this at the line. Fourth down, here's Jackson. It's complete, swings it out to his running back. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon.
Come on. Hey, keep Cardinal.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. They'll drop to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the return will stop right around the 25.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Flush to his right. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. We're scoreless after 1. Here's a 2nd and 5. Option play, here's Pollard. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8.
3rd down and 8.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. On 3rd down, Jackson steps away. That's dumped off to Pollard. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Baltimore Ravens. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Pollard going to try the right side. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Justin Matabike there to bring him down.
What an advantage having an elite guy to build a defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
On 2nd down, Jackson. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Tony Pollard, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens Bucks post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
First and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
On play action, they'll throw. He lets one go deep for Addison. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Vikings. Jordan Addison, 82 yards. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And bulldozing his way through. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
He's airing it out for Williams. A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. He exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision could get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
19 tight. Go.
He'll drop to throw. And he's got it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Jackson going to shift him around.
Middle.
A quick throw there out to Williams. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Trying to run for it with Pollard, and he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. He finds his man, Pollard. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
At the 44-yard line.
This time Jackson will throw it, sliding out of the pocket. And Jackson going to have the first down as he will get to the ground to avoid the contact. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Taking it right down Broadway. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Tony Pollard as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They'll look to throw now on first down. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. They'll throw now on the final play. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And all deep in his own territory, coughs up the football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. That is into the hands of Hockenson downfield. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Touchdown, Vikings! Rashad Bateman, his first touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are going to take the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And he returns this to the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
Here's 2nd and 10. This a quick pass to Davis. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now Lamar changing the look. And now they'll shift things around. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Rolling to his right. And he goes out right around the 39. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
His running ability has been an extra dimension of their game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against the front that's prepared for him to try and take off.
Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And only a couple for him there as the tackle is made at the 42. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd
and this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? They'll indeed go for it with Jackson, eluding the pressure right. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10.
And the Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Tony Pollard, his third touchdown of the game and fifth on the year. And the Ravens are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. So a strong drive here to lead off this third quarter. That has them an extra point away from tying things up.
And, partner, this is pretty much what they envisioned when they were sitting there in the locker room thinking about getting things going to start here in the third quarter. Getting out there, a field goal would have been fine. But going ahead and scoring here, extra point away from tying things up, that's exactly how they drew it up on the board.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the third quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half, tied after the first two drives of the third quarter, one for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
Back to throw now on first down. That's caught downfield by Addison. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. And quickly they get to the line. They go play action here on first down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Armour-Davis. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
Yes, indeed. That play there, that reminds me of some of the guys that I played with that have that suddenness, able to get into the backfield almost about the time the ball snapped and make a play. How about that tackle for a loss?
Absolutely. He did a lot of that last week when he was named the NFC Defensive Player of the Week. One of the guys on the team would say, hey, yeah, we called him the disruptor, and that's carrying forward again.
Makes sense, doesn't it?
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch. Back now in Baltimore. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. 2nd and 14.
You got to make a move. You got to make it happen.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Now look out. He's to the 20. And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 92 yards. And the Ravens strike quickly to take the lead here in the fourth. Well, we've certainly seen this before, CD. No one can quite electrify a crowd like Lamar Jackson, and really don't know what else to say other than that was special right there.
I think you pretty much said it all, but I go back to what you said about electrifying the crowd. He's also electrifying us, and we're calling the game. This guy's simply sensational.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Give him 30 yards there. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Now back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that in the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now they'll change things up. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. Back to throw again. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Jalen Armour-Davis. And the Ravens will take over possession here up at the 44. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. A great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. To throw is Jackson. He's airing it out for Williams. That's caught inside the 20. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 49 yards.
49-yard gain. That's good for Baltimore Ravens. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Pollard, they'll take it up the gut. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
At the 13-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Jackson. And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag. So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call.
Hey, hey. Sit up.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Tucker's kick is good. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
And he'll elect not to run with it. A fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Looking to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. In motion right is Davis. After the interception, here's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. He's airing it out for Williams. This is caught inside the 15. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Jamison Williams, 53 yards. And the Ravens are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Now they'll audible to something else.
Go Street. Mustang 19. Warriors 70. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds.
A gain of 11 on the play.
79.
First down,
18. 5 in.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He gets it to Addison. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 79 Broncos. Hurt. 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks.
They'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Drop 60, drop 60.
They'll look to throw again. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they're going to speed things up here.
A gain of 15. First down, Minnesota.
Three. Ready.
Again, he'll drop to throw. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is trimmed down to 10. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Past the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 23 yards on the tuck and run. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
It's up. Report.
It'll be a handoff to Pollard. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Throwing now is Jackson. Here's a screen now for Pollard. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down.
So many screen passes are the result of excellent acting by everyone. But sometimes the guy who's getting the ball tips the play off. The running back, because he's eager to get the pass. And sometimes he doesn't act very well about whether he's going to block or leak out or whatever. And I think that they saw that, and that's why they're able to get to him on it.
Hey, move.
Jackson to throw. Flushed out right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Jameson Williams halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Ravens are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again. And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself, you don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
Cut that team! Cut that team! 70 Rangers.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 38-yard line. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for the Ravens, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Cleveland to take on the Browns. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next